Girl, so I showed y'all in an earlier clip that I had found some coffee that was on sale in the clearance like a few days ago, right? But I just never shared it with you guys. Okay. This big old box of K-Cups, the Donut Shop coffee, which is a medium roast, 120 count. I ended up getting this for $12.25. It's saying on this tag that the original price is $34.99. So that's a really good deal. And they're not expired. I was looking for like an expiration or a best buy date. And so these, I found it because sometimes these stickers cover up the expiration date. That's what I've noticed. I bought some yogurt last week, or not last week, but earlier in the week, more like the end of the weekend, and I bought some yogurt, but I cannot find the expiration date on it. It's covered up by one of those clearance stickers. Anywho's, okay, but I bought it anyway because it was a good deal, and that's something that I take to work with me in the morning time instead of stopping to get something to eat or whatever. Okay, so anywho's, yeah, $34.99, y'all. And this wasn't even like just sitting out in the open on the clearance shelf. Girl, I believe somebody had pushed this all the way to the back with the plan of purchasing it. But because I'm a little bit nosy, I was all up and through those shelves trying to figure out, what was all going on. And these were just pushed all the way to the back. So when I pulled it out and I looked at the price, I was able to stretch a little bit of coin to get this, because how can you pass it up? It's $12. And I was about to run out of coffee anyway. I used my last K-Cup yesterday of the caramel pecan. So, girl, we got to have coffee around here. It's been a while since I bought ground coffee. I'm actually really skeptical now about ground coffee and what's all really in it. Is the things that I've been seeing online about ground coffee is giving that it's not 100% ground coffee. It's giving that it's coffee mixed with a bunch of other stuff as fillers, right? Girl, they're saying on the streets of social media that it's safer to just go with the whole bean coffees, so which are a little bit more expensive than the ground coffee. So I don't know if I buy some coffee. Because these K-Cups, y'all, you only get so many. So ground coffee and coffee beans, well, I know for sure ground coffee lasts you a little bit longer than these K-Cups. The whole bean coffee, I'm not sure because I never really bought any whole beans, so I have to test that out. But I'm going to have it where I can go between the two, right? That's my whole point of saying that. So that I'm not going through these so fast, because in that little box of caramel pecan K-Cups that I got, there was only 12 in there, but the box was like $5. You get what I'm saying? And there are times where I do come home after work and I drink coffee. So there's times where I'm drinking 2 cups a day or something like that, and so they go pretty fast, and then I'm back at the store buying more $5 coffee, girl. Okay. All right, so that's that on that. So anyways, let me get back to some tasks at hand. I did stop at Kroger to get some celery and a vegetable to eat for dinner, because I'm trying to, girl, we just had green beans the other night and we just had broccoli the other night. And according to this high phosphorus focus list of foods to stay away from, green peas and asparagus are on the list, and so is corn. So I'm like, oh man. Which in the beginning of his whole health journey, we didn't have no issue with those vegetables. But now, because we're trying to get his phosphorus levels to get back normal, they have now added things to the list of foods to try to avoid or eat at a minimum. Girl. So I had to figure out another vegetable. Because I do have corn. Corn is not a vegetable. Y'all, I learned that as an adult, okay? All my childhood life, I thought corn was a vegetable. I digress. Anyway, and I've got green beans and peas and stuff like that, and I've got carrots, but I just got 1 can of carrots, and nobody really likes carrots except for me. So when I do cook them, I have to like juice them up, you know, make them all fancy or whatever, just to get them to eat it. Otherwise, girl, they turn their nose up at it. Anywho's, okay, the other reason I had to go to the store, we're out of bread. Bread goes pretty fast in my house. So I got this one. They didn't have any honey wheat bread on the shelf, so I opted for the next best thing, the Sara Lee bread. My mom put me on to these artisanal or artisanal, this bread right here, she put me on to it some years ago, and y'all, it is the bomb. They had it on a weekly deal for $2.49, so I ended up getting two. And apparently I had some other coupons too, because the $2.49, of course you had to click the coupon, but I guess I had some other ones because $1 something came off in addition to, and then it was like $1.10 or something like that, and then another $1 came off. So really, I did pretty good on that bread, and that's all I bought, y'all. I went in there to grocery shop. I was in and out. I didn't even get a basket, okay? I didn't even get a basket because I had no intentions. Like, I've been going to the store so much this week, I had no intentions on doing any like grocery shopping. I just needed what I needed: a vegetable, some celery, and some bread, and boom, there it is. All right, it's later, and I'm about to switch all my wax melts over to this cashmere snow, which smells really good. They sell it at Walmart. This is the Better Home and Gardens brand. It's Lang Lang, Iris, Amber, white pepper, and patchouli. Girl, it smells amazing, but I only have 2 cubes, so I'm gonna have to figure out what the third wax melt is gonna have. But right now, all 3 of them have this, which is Essential Elements. You can get this from Kroger. They're $3.49, but as y'all can see, I got it for a reduced price. Eucalyptus and lemongrass infused with pure CBD oil. I've only got 1 cube. These just happen to be the ones that I haven't burned that much of, so they're just kind of lingering around along with these over here. I'm trying not to go in on buying wax melts, y'all, because I'm really wanting to transition over to just essential oils, like a essential oil diffuser or something like that. But y'all know I just got this one, Laundry Fresh, so I'm not gonna burn that one. This one I haven't burnt in forever. I honestly can't even remember where I got this. I didn't get it from Family Dollar. I know that because their packs, when they had these, do they still carry these? I think theirs come in a 6-pack, don't it? Maybe I did get it from there, or maybe it was Family Dollar. Either way, Cozy Place, Cozy Woods, and Amber. It smells good. It's just not a loud scent to me. I like strong wax melts that smell up a whole room. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be able to smell it as I'm walking past the wax melt. And I believe that's what these did for me. And that's why there's so many left.
Hello. My name is. Did you watch a YouTube video on how to set up a rice cooker? Mom, is this the break you're gonna start getting?
It's on sale.